don't want police and they don't want prisons anymore. I think that's a great idea. Does everybody like that idea?
Well, they had to drag another insane leftist protester out of a Trump speech. Trump absolutely nailed what was happening with his response. Take a look.
He's a communist. He's a communist. Thank you. He's a communist. We're running against communists. Now, this is great. What's going on? We're going to win very big. No, I didn't even hear the guy. I think. You see what they want to do? You see what they want to do? They want to take your houses. They want to do things that nobody's ever even thought of before. They want to take your money. They want to raise your tax up to 80%. I gave you the biggest tax cut in the history of our country, so we'll keep it that way. And I said this morning, they also want to fire the police. They don't want police and they don't want prisons anymore. I think that's a great idea. Does everybody like that idea? No police.
Well, sarcastic Trump there. Now, his critics are going to say Democrats aren't communists. They're just worried about the country, and they want fair treatment and equal treatment and to do away with systemic racism and all of that. Well, I don't know. Let's listen to what the head of the DSA said on Fox News recently.
Okay, so we're going to put up on the screen a few of the things that are part of your platform, and I want to ask you, just give me sort of a true or false on these. Abolish the Senate.
True.
Okay, replace the presidency and Supreme Court as we now know them.
Yep.
Abolish ICE.
Absolutely.
Abolish borders and give amnesty to anyone currently in the U.S. illegally.
As a long-term plan, yep.
Defund the Pentagon.
Absolutely.
Abolish prisons, at least in large part.
Yeah, again, that as part of a long-term program, yeah.
Okay, so no prisons. Government or public ownership of most large corporations.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what she has to say. She wants to literally tear down the core structures of the U.S. government. She wants to abolish the police, turn the criminals loose, and the list goes on. Get rid of the presidency, get rid of the Supreme Court. You know who else did that? The Bolsheviks. They were the ones who ushered in communism to Russia back in 1917. They did it at the barrel of a gun. These guys are trying to do it through infiltrating the Democrat Party, which they have done incredibly well. Trump's right. These people are communists. We've got to begin enforcing laws that make it illegal to call for the destruction of the United States. That's what these Democrats and Democrat socialists, or I call them the new Democrats, because Democrat socialists are winning right now. What was it, 3 in the last election in New York? Mondami's a Democrat socialist. They're calling for this stuff every single day. People who call for the destruction of the country need to be jailed. Plain and simple. This is not free speech. It is sedition, and that is illegal. And they want to destroy America, the single best country that has ever existed, country that has brought more peace to the world than any other nation that has ever existed, has brought freedom to more people than any other nation that has ever existed, that helped obliterate slavery, an institution that has bedeviled the human race since our beginning. The United States did all of this. This is too dangerous to allow to continue. For the Western Journal, I'm Josh Manning.